will be hypotenuse over opposite. Is that okay? Is that okay? Are we getting some sense?
Yeah.
What else anybody wants to call out? That, sir, I do remember you taught this, we discussed this and that. Anybody? Anybody else remembers anything? Okay. Honestly telling, honestly ask yourself, are we getting some interest out of trigonometry? Are we learning it? It sounds interesting, or so far it's not so interesting?
So far, since we're just learning it, might not be that interesting, but it's just like the learning stage.
Okay. Others, please. Should we deep down inside and just try to figure out more things in Trigo? Everybody is doubtful. That is what I am wondering, whether I should continue trigonometry or not. Looks people are doubtful. Okay. Anybody wants me to repeat what we have covered in the last session? Like repeat in the sense a short repetition. Okay, let's do this. I'll continue, but as and when required, I will speak about the previous basic things. Okay, I'll try to make this session more interesting. Okay, how many of you have learned about special triangles? I think we covered in the class, right? Special triangles, how many of you remember?
I remember.
Special triangles, some yes, no, please, at least yes, sir, no, plus, sir. If you know, then I'll tell you again. It's not a problem. But tell me how many of you remember?
I remember.
So I remember.
I do.
Very good. Okay. Let's try to establish how trigonometry and these triangles are correlated. Very, very good relationship. Okay. If you see in a special triangle, man, these are all okay. When we talk about some triangle, let's say this is 30 degree, this is 60 degree, and this is 90 degree. 30, 60, 90 triangle is a special triangle. You all agree with that? Yes. 30, 60, 90 is a special triangle. Do we all say that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do we all agree that 30 has the opposite side of 30? Okay. Is x. 60 is root 3x. And 90 is 2x. Do we all agree with that? Yes. Yes or no, sir? Do we all agree with that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, guys, if you have some calculator handy with you, please, can you push kind of like pull it out of your drawers and be ready? Or if you have some scientific calculator on a browser or website, that's also fine. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is we will choose a trigo function. Okay, and that trigo function we will try to apply on this triangle. Okay, so first important, when we talk about trigo function, 6 things should come in your mind: sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, CSC theta, sec theta, and cot theta. This is angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C. Now, Charit, you there, right? Charit, you there? Charit is not there. Charit has not listening. Ananya, you there?
Yeah, I'm
Ananya,
here.
Ananya, can you choose a trigo function of your choice here? Any function.
Cosine.
Cosine you have chosen. The cosine is been chosen. Cosine. C-O-S. Oh. Cosine. Okay. Now choose an angle ABC. Any angle.
C.
B, A, C. Which one?
C.
C. Cos of angle C. Okay. Now, when you say cos of angle C, can you say this is cos of 30 degree? Is it same as cos of 30 degree?
Yes.
Now, do we remember from the previous class that cos of theta in a particular right angle triangle relationship, it is adjacent over hypotenuse? Do we remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Srinidhi, remember this? Cos theta equals to adjacent over hypotenuse.
Yeah.
In this particular scenario, when you are talking about cos of 30 degree equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, what is the adjacent for this angle? This question goes to Srini. For this particular angle, what is the adjacent? You may say it's as a side, say it as a measurement, whatever you want.
BC.
BC? Sure?
Yeah.
Be a little louder. BC?
Yeah.
Okay. Rachel, what goes as an adjacent?
Sir, I'm confused. I wasn't here last week.
Problem. Okay. Srinitya, what is the adjacent for this 30 degree? Which side?
Root 3x BC.
BC. Okay. Rushil,
Yes, sir.
which side is adjacent for this 30 degree angle? Cos of 30 degree.
So I think you said it was side X.
Side X. Are you
Or
sure?
you said it was like projected to, so it would be like line AB, I guess.
Is that the adjacent for this angle?
Oh no, sure. Let me check my notes.
Who else was there? Meenakshi Ruku. What is the adjacent for this angle, please? If you are not sure, please tell me. I'm not so sure, sir. Still need revision.
Can you revise the lesson because I'm not sure.
For those who are not present, for those who are, who needs revision, please listen to me very, very carefully. Hypotenuse is the opposite of 90 degree. It never changes. Hypotenuse. It is fixed. But when I talk about any angle like 30 degree, the side on which this angle is not resting, the side on which the angle is not lying or not taking the rest on, is going to become the opposite. So for example, this 30 degree is lying on this side and this side. So that you have to exclude, and the directly opposite one will become the opposite. Okay. Now, if this for 30 degree angle, this becomes opposite, this becomes hypotenuse, then this obviously becomes the base, or in alternative word, it becomes the adjacent. Are we clear? Are we clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So for this angle, can I say adjacent is BC and hypotenuse is 2x, means AC? Can I say this? Can I say this, please?
Yes, you can say that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
In terms of like proportion, BC is actually equals to root 3x and AC is equals to 2x. So this x and x goes away. You get root 3 by 2. Do we get that? Yes, no? Yes or no, please?
Yes, I get it.
Okay. Now, as I asked you guys, if you have a calculator handy with you, please try to fetch the value of cos of 30 degree, in radical form or fraction form. If you have a good calculator, it should have option to give you the value in decimal as well as in radical. So please choose the radical form or the whatever exponent form, whatever option you have. Please try to see what is cos of 30 and tell me. If you do not have the calculator, please Google it and tell me. Yes. Anybody? Cos of 30 degree. No. Not happening. Google it. Tell me. Cos of 30 degree is what?
So I got a decimal.
Now there should be some option in calculator. There should be some option in calculator to be able to say that yes, this is in radical form. Okay. Can somebody Google cos of 30 degree and tell me? Nobody is Googling or what? You have a lot of iPhone, tablet, PC somewhere.
0.866.
I'm looking for in the radical form.
And that's 0.1415.
Radical form. This.
Okay.
Okay. If you guys are not able to fetch it, let me try to do it. Anybody who was able to get it? Cos of 30 degree in radical format. Okay, let me share my other screen. Okay. I just did a Googling of cos 13 radical form. What do you see? Is everybody seeing that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Root 3 by 2. Okay, fine. So that means we are slowly understanding the relation. Okay. Now, I will ask someone else to choose, some angle. Maybe Rachel, you want to choose a trigo function? There are 6 trigo functions at the top. Choose
Sine.
whichever you like.
Sine.
Sine. You want to choose sine? Okay. Which angle? A, B, or C?
A.
A. Sine of A. Okay. First of all, you should always think of the basic rule. What does sine indicate? Sine has a fixed relationship with this right angle triangle. What does that fixed relationship? Sine of any angle, not just A, sine of any angle, sine of theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Now, this is my generic formula. I will come to your specific as sine of 60 degree now. Which means I am talking about this. For sine of 60 degree, I will focus on 60 degree angle. For this angle, what is the opposite and what is the hypotenuse? This question goes back to Ananya and Steve.
Sir, since sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse, opposite to 60 degrees is square root of 3 of x, and hypotenuse is 2 of x, so which will be root 3 over 2, which is the same answer as cosine of 30.
Very good, Steve. Ananya, did you agree with Steve or not so sure?
I agree with Steve.
Charit,
Yeah. I agree
what
with
did you agree with?
Steve.
Can you explain? How?
Yeah. It's just sine of 60 would just be like opposite over hypotenuse, like he said. So and then 60, the opposite of 60 is 3 square root 3, and then the hypotenuse is 2x, so it'd just be square root 3x over.
Okay. Sai Harsh, are you good?
Yeah.
So sine of 60 degree is BC over hypotenuse, which is AC. And this becomes root 3x by 2x. Again, if you cross this, you get the root 3 by 2. And if you again search what is the value of sine of 60 degree in radical form, you will get root 3 by 2. If you are not so happy with this radical form, you can simply say root 3 is equals to 1.732 by 2. Make a calculator, use a calculator, and whatever you find is actually going to be the value. And you're done. Okay, last, choose something tough. I would say, who wants to go? Meenakshi Ruku. Choose a trigo function, please. Meenakshi Ruku, you there? What happened?
Yes, I'm on mute. Sorry. I'm here.
Okay. Can you choose a trigo function of your choice?
Tangent.
Oh, it's an easy one.
Okay.
Choose something that is reciprocal. at least.
Um. Cotangent.
Cotangent. Okay.
Yeah.
Cotangent. So Meenakshi chose cotangent. Cotangent. Okay. Cot of theta. Which angle do you want to choose?
90.
90. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take cot of 90. Okay. Now here is my confusion. It's a big confusion. How do I define the opposite for the 90-degree angle? Can I define that?
The opposite is the hypotenuse, so it would just be the same.
Opposite over hypotenuse. Okay.
Sir, I have a question. Like you said, for opposite, how would you define adjacent for 90 degrees?
That is the problem. How would you define the adjacent or the hypotenuse or the opposite for cot or tan, which is resting on 90 degrees? Difficult task, isn't it? Because there is no clear indication. What definition I gave you? I gave you a definition that anything that is diagonally opposite, on which the angle is not taking the rest, is the opposite. In this case, it is the hypotenuse which becomes the opposite. Is it not? Confusions? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
That's a problem. Guys, let's make the things more simpler. We will not go for any trigo function and join it with 90. I'm trying to make the things simpler. That's all. Let's not complicate. For your level, just think that the rule that Kamal sir has given to find the opposite and adjacent is applicable to 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree, these, that, hana, thana, everything, but not on 90 degree. The rule does not apply. You'll ask me, sir, the rule doesn't apply, what should I do? I will tell you, you have to remember certain values to the hard code. Just to remember some of the things very, very clear. And we'll come to that. Okay. Cot of 90 degree. Can I say this is 1 over tan of 90 degree? Because they have a reciprocal relationship. Can I say that? Yes or no, please? Reciprocal relationship between tan and cot, this and this. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Some you more yes and no. Tan of 90 degree, some more yes and no.
Yes.
Cot 90 degree, 1 by tan 90 degree. Okay. Are we clear? Yes. Now, we also studied in the last session that tan of an angle is equals to sine of that angle by cos of that angle. Did we study that? Yes. No? Confusions. Tan of an angle is equals to sine of the angle and by cos of the angle. Did we study that in the last session? Anybody remembers that? No. Tell me, sir,
Can
we
you
don't
repeat
remember.
that?
Tan of theta. Okay, tan of theta is equals to sine theta by cos theta. Why? Sir, you mentioned sine theta equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Then you said cos theta equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. Then you said tan theta equals to opposite over adjacent. Now you also explained that if we divide these two completely, these two, then sine theta by cos theta is equals to O by H divided by A by H. So O by H divided, if I turn into multiplication, this will be flipped. H goes away. I'll be getting O by A. O by A is directly nothing but tan. So that is why sine theta by cos theta give rise to tan theta. So, how many of you feel that this is complicated? It's not so easy. Or sir, at least sir, we are getting it, sir. We are trying to get it, we'll get it. Slowly we'll get it. Or no? No scope. Are we getting
Sure.
it? Ask questions. Please feel free to ask questions. If you have a silly doubt, please raise silly doubt. If you do not have doubt, please say yes, sir, I'm following.
I'm following.
Sir, I'm following.
I'm following.
Okay. Do we all agree that this is 1 by sine theta by cos theta? Because this is tan 90 degree. I have broken into sine 90 degree, cos 90. Is it okay? Say okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. So does it become cos 90 degree by sine 90 degree? See guys, here is the thing. Algebraically, you have learned what is 1 by A by B. That is equals to B by A. Now here is the thing, guys. I have told everybody multiple times. Your basics should not just be good. Your basics should be very, very strong. As soon as I do 1 by A by B equals to B by A, you should be simply saying, yes, sir, okay. Not thinking about it. And I can tell you guys, you are studying trigonometry. All the algebraic concepts that you have used in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, everything will be utilized. If your basics are not okay, your fractions are not okay, your exponent radicals is not okay, then you will have to face trouble. So guys, please either ask questions. Don't mind asking questions, sir, I'm not clear. Or if I ask you, are we clear? Then you should be saying, yes, sir. I know that 1 by A by B equals to B by B. Please show me some interaction and say yes. Otherwise, I'll be confused. What's going on? Are we clear here so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, others, Ari, Ananya, Rushil, Rachel.
I'm clear, sir.
I'm clear.
I'm clear.
Now, cos of 90 degree and sine of 90 degree, guys. These are certain things I would simply say, if possible, you learn the values. You simply learn it. Otherwise, it will become a problem. I'm telling you. Okay. I have remembered it. I think probably you should also remember it. Okay. Because if I want to explain it, it becomes complicated. Okay. So out of what I tell you, opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse rules, apply it for all angles below 90 degrees. Do not try to even use it when it is 90 degrees. Certain things I will tell you to just memorize it. Now, cos of 90 degree, if you try to Google it around, okay, that what is the actual value of cos of 90 degree, you will find it as this one as 0 and sine of 90 degree as 1. So finally 0 by 1 becomes a 0. So cot of 90 degree is actually a value of 0. Okay, you're not quite convinced. Sir, how can you get cos of 90 degree as 0? Why have you written cos 90 degree as 0? I says no explanation. Cos 90 degree is 0. You have to learn it. Why sin 90 degree equals to 1? I'll say no explanation. Learn it. Sine of 90 degree equals to 1. So are you sure that the values are correct? No. You Google it and find it out. Is
Sir,
cos 90 degree 0? Yes, Charit, you are saying something.
wait, I was just wondering, would it have to do something with like quadrants or no? Because
Quadrants?
yeah, because I don't know. I remember learning like in trig, like it was something like 90
So
degrees
there's
is
something
0
called
over
a
1,
unit
like
circle.
180 is 1 over 1's 0, and then 270 is 0, -1. Is it something to do with that or no?
How many of you understand or had a like somewhere studied quadrant rules?
I have.
I have.
How many of you have truly understood it? Do you have like fair enough confidence? Yes, sir.
I have.
Okay. Others, please. Quadrant rules is not easy, guys. I want to make sure that I cover some more basics before I jump onto the quadrant rules. Technically, quadrant rules are not there in your SAT. But since we started the basics, I would still like to cover the quadrant rules. But for that, guys, you have to become really at least a bit or knowledgeable on the basics. Otherwise, it's like you'll run away. That's not getting into my head. Okay. So far, how many of you followed how I evaluated cot of 90? How many of you followed that?
I have.
Is cot 90 degree really 0? Then somebody Google it and tell me. Let me Google it.
Yeah, it's 0.
It's 0. Okay. Cot of 90 degree is 0. Okay. Now you can say, sir, you were showing us the relationship of the sides of the triangle with the trigo function, but here you did not apply any. Did I apply any A, B, B, C, C, D, any other? Nothing. I just simply broke it down and I simply said, yes, this is the value. I did not show you any sides relation. The way I showed it to a sine theta, sine of 60 degrees, sine of cos of 30 degree and all this thing. I did not apply that. Why? So don't ask yourself why. When it is 90 degree, you simply say that I don't care about what is hypotenuse, what is adjacent, what is opposite. I simply say cot of 90 degree, I will evaluate like this only. This is going to be universal. Cot of 90 degree, irrespective of any triangle, any side, anything, it's going to be like this. No length, nothing is required. Just simply say it is cot 90 degrees equals to 0. And this is how you should evaluate. Okay. One more try. Okay. Let's complicate this a little bit more. I'll say I want to evaluate sec of angle C by cos of angle A equals to what? This becomes a sec. It becomes a what? This becomes a SAT question. You have been given this triangle, and then you have been asked, what is sec of angle C divided by cos of angle A? And options 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Interesting question. Now confusion. So what should I do here? Some curiosity, guys. Yes, sir. I'm trying to find out. Good question, at least. No.
So I said it's a good question.
What?
I said this is a good question.
It's a little interesting question.
Yes, sir.
Good. Meenakshi Vishwa, sound in that interesting question. Sec of angle C by cos of angle A.
Yeah.
Kind of, right? Or tough. Say, I won't be able to do it, sir. Whatever it is, it's okay. You can say so. Or I would be myself able to do it. It's very simple. Something. Rachel, what's your thought? No thoughts.
I'm confused, sir.
Okay, that's a good comment. Harry, confusions?
I can do the cos part. I don't know the sec part. That's easy.
Good. Santosh, we were looking for you just some time back.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't connecting very well. I joined.
You just joined?
Yeah,
Okay. You're following what we are doing?
yeah. I mean, I'm kind of confused on the new question, but I followed what you were doing before.
Okay. Okay. You guys said it's an interesting question. That's more than enough. Okay. Again, as I said, guys, these are all you have to apply your algebra. Sec of angle C is nothing but angle 30 degrees here. Can I write this as 6 sec of 30 degree multiplied by 1 by cos of A means cos of 60 degree? Is that fair enough? Angle C is 30 degree, right? I put 30 degree. Instead of a division, I have multiplied and put that 1 by cos 60 degree. Is that fair enough? Same thing.
Yeah.
Sec of 30 degree, since it has a reciprocal relationship with cos, can I say this is 1 by cos of 30 degree multiplied by 1 by cos of 60 degree? Is that okay? Thanks, Harsh. Meenakshi Vishwa,
Yes.
is that okay? Meenakshi Ruku, confusions.
I don't get
Yeah,
what
that's
the
okay.
cos-
It's okay.
Rushil,
So I think it's fine.
Srinitya, Sanjo,
I'm confused.
what was that, Sanjo?
I'm confused.
You're confused? Okay, I'll repeat. What was there to evaluate? Sec of angle C by cos of angle. Fine. What did I do? I know angle C is 30 degree. I put it 30 degree. So this portion in the numerator comes here. The denominator one cos of angle A comes this side. And I'm saying cos of 60 degree. Why angle A? 60 degree. Now what I'm doing is, I know sec and cos has reciprocal relationship. So sec can be written as 1 by cos of 30 degree. Am I clear?
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you.
Cos of this 30 degree, if I say, we already evaluated that, right? What is that? Root 3 by 2, right? Can I write this as root 3 by 2? Yes. Can I say that? Cos of 30 degree we evaluated, right? Root 3 by 2. Are we clear or no? Okay. Now I want somebody to help me evaluate cos of 60 degree by looking at this triangle. This question will go to Rushil, Ananya, Sanjo, and Eri. What is asked here? I want cos of 60 degree. Looking at this triangle, what should I write for cos of 60 degree? Rushil, you go first.
Sir, so you said cos of 60 degrees.
Yes.
Can I get like a minute to think about it, sir?
Ananya,
What was the question?
cos of 60 degree. I'm looking for cos of 60 degree to be evaluated using the triangle ABC.
Oh, 1 sec. I have it in my
Sanjo,
Sir, isn't it just root 3 over 2?
cos 30 we evaluated root 3 over 2, right?
X
Right.
over 2x.
So cos of 60 degree is also with root 3 by 2.
Oh, cosine 60 degrees is 1/2.
I'm not looking for Google answer. How come it is half?
Using the unit circle.
Using the right angle triangle. Unit circle will give you that definition. Is that giving you that information, Anya? Unit circle?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I have it in my notes.
But you have it in your notes. But here, we are evaluating it directly. I am teaching you how to evaluate it. Cos of 60 degree. How do you evaluate that value? Harry,
Wouldn't it just be AB over AC?
what was that, Harry?
I said AB over AC because it's adjacent.
AB over AC?
Yeah, because it's adjacent.
Why is
over
it so?
The adjacent would be X, right? And then the opposite, I mean the hypotenuse would be 2.
Okay. Harry is saying that when we are dealing with cos of here, cos of 60 degree here, cos relationship is what? Cos relationship is adjacent over hypotenuse. As I told you, adjacent for this angle, this is the opposite. This is the adjacent and this is the hypotenuse. Cos of an angle is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent in this case is x. Hypotenuse in this case is 2x. X by 2x goes away. You are left with half. So this becomes 1 by root 3 by 2 multiplied by 1 by half. Does it becomes 2 by root 3? 2 by root 3 multiplied by 2.
Yes, sir.
This becomes 4 by root 3. No. Yes or no? So finally, we evaluated sec of angle C by cos of angle A. This whole thing. It's a problem, right? Hell of a problem. Okay. What is everybody's thought? Was it tough? Kind of. I would say yes, it was not that easy. As a newcomer to trigonometry, it was not that easy.
Wait, I thought we weren't like allowed to have square root on the bottom of the fraction.
Square root on the bottom of the fraction?
Yeah, I mean that's what my teacher said. Like if it's there, then you just multiply it by square root 3 on top and bottom. So then it's 4 square root 3 over 3.
4 by root 3.
That's what I got from
Not allowed. But this is not a wrong answer either. You multiply it both up and down by root 3. Doesn't matter. This becomes 4 root 3 by 3. You want to take that one as an answer? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now, guys, this is very, very important. Please have your full concentration here. Now, I want to practice at least one more. I want to do sec of angle A, cos of angle B, and tan of angle B. This is what I want to evaluate. Right?
Sir, are they all multiplied by each other?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if this question comes and the triangle is in front of you, a lot of tasks, right? First of all, you have to evaluate sec. Sec means what? You have to understand what is sec. My teacher told that sec and cos are reciprocal. My teacher also told that cos is nothing but adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay. So sec will be evaluated, then cot will be evaluated, tan will be evaluated. Isn't that a good task to be able to do it? Difficult. What do you guys think? Not that easy or easy?
I think it's easy.
It's easy? Charit,
Yeah, I think I got the answer.
you got the answer?
I think so. I'm not. Yeah, I think so.
How did you do that?
Oh wait, I think I'm a. Wait. I think I
Okay.
messed up with cosine B.
Cosine B? What happened with cosine B?
No, I put it at 0 because.
0?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
No, I'm not really sure now. I'm gonna redo it real quick.
Okay.
Sir, I have an answer.
Okay, we'll come back. Meenakshi Vishwa, what is your thought?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Question is in front of you, Meenakshi Vishwa.
Oh, is it the sec of C?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was the reciprocal of cosine, so that would just be 1 over the cosine of 30. Right?
Okay. We are not on sec of this one. We are on the top here.
Oh, sorry.
Are you distracted enough, Susha? Somewhere?
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry.
Meenakshi, Ruku, any thoughts?
Still thinking, sir.
Okay. Srinidhi,
I was just thinking if they're all multiplied like by each other, and 10b is 10 90 degrees, right? And we already solved that, and I thought it was just one. So then it would only be sec A over cos B, right?
tan 90 degree is 1. Are you sure?
Oh, sorry, no, I was
Hmm.
never mind.
Srinitya, any thoughts? Ananya, how about you?
Sir,
Yes, Charit.
cosine of B, wait, what is it? 2 over square root 3 or no?
Cosine of B,
Yeah,
you have to tell me the angle.
90, like cosine of 90 degrees. Is that 2 square root 3? No? Okay.
Sir, since cosine B is 0, wouldn't the whole thing just be 0?
Very good. Guys, this is very, very easy if you take a very good look. I already told you, please do remember the value of cos of 90 degree. It is 0. Cos of B is nothing but cos of 90 degree. What is the value of tan B? What is the value of sec A? We don't need to evaluate because they are all in multiplication. So anything cos 90 degree, when it is already 0, you know that this value cos 90 degree is 0. Anything that gets multiplied with it is going to be 0. Answer is 0. Am I making sense? No? Are we clear? Not clear. Something has to come, right? Are we clear?
I'm clear.
Yes.
Kind of, sir.
Cos of B is nothing but cos of 90. Cos of 90 degree, I have already told you, please memorize the value which is 0. You multiplied with the 0, you're done. Anything you multiplied with 0 is going to be 0. I don't need to evaluate what is sec A. I don't need to evaluate what is tan B. I don't care about it because ultimately, whatever happens, they will all be multiplied by 0. And finally, I'm going to get the 0. Done. Okay. Guys, here is one important thing. For trigo functions, if you want to understand the basic things pretty well, you have to be very sure of use with the radicals. Basic values has to be memorized for these ones at least. Okay. The special triangle rule that we have already told, that has to be memorized as well. You have to keep this in mind, and then you should be jumping on. Let's say I give you this expression, what is going to happen and all these things that you can do. It's a very, very commonly asked questions in competitive exams. Special triangle, they will make it and they will ask you, please evaluate this. Very simple, guys. It's not tough. As long as you understand for each angle what is opposite, what is going to be the adjacent, and what is the hypotenuse. And as I told you, 90 degree, don't focus it. 90 degree, when it comes, you have to fixed value, you just put it and forget about it. Okay. Guys, I hope you learned something today. Please keep the fundamental idea in your mind. Please do not forget it. Please take snapshots. Okay. Keep your notes handy with yourself. Okay, we have to practice a little more, of these kind of expressions to be able to say that yes, we are good with this part. Okay. If you are taking the snapshot, guys, so that would be the end of the session today. So I will see you again next Saturday for our online class. And yes, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you again on Saturday. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, sir.
If
Have a
anybody
nice
has
you.
any
Have a nice
questions,
day.
Thank you.
Thank you.